really loud. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Ann, Sharon, Scarlet Rain. What's I miss? Nancy, Two Scooter, Lisa H, Evie, Elise, Brandy Brown, Teacup, Mary Kim, Trisha, Sonia. How's everybody doing? You can hear me, right? Okay. Hey, Mandy. Hi, Carol. Hi, Darce Cabins. Hi, Muka. Julie T. Linda B. Julie T. Linda B. Earthbound Spirit. What happened today? We had a lovely surprise today. We went to pick my car up because it had, what did it have on it? What did it have on? Let's see. It had both front struts replaced on it and power steering fluid. Okay, so we went to pick it up. And it's a place that we go to. It's near here. I mean, I've been on them for years, so it's like 5 miles away. And I was going to go then get in my vehicle, and we were both going to go to ShopRite, and I wanted to go to the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to go to Tractor Supply, and I wanted to go to Ace Hardware to get the other spray paint. We get there, and Jimmy's getting like, oh, I'll pull it out for you. My one tire is flat. So whoever pulled it over there hit something or ran over something. And of course, the guy that owns it, we called him. He was at, where was Mike Scully? At the Raceway? Jimmy?
What?
Where was Mike Scully? At the races?
Yes.
See, I'm giving the free advertisement. Go to Skelly's. The son races cars. So they were at the Raceway, so no one could do anything about the tire. Yeah, prayers for Avery. That's why I was late. I wanted to make sure that got up. And so they're like, well, we'll take care of it. When are they taking care of it? Tomorrow? Monday? I don't know. So anyway, I had to go with Jimmy. Your brakes went Thursday. And you need to replace the brake line, 2 tire rods, about $400 worth. That actually sounds, I don't know, good for it. I never get out of there like under $1,000. That's like the baseline. It goes up from there. Anyway, so now I've got the tire thing going on, so gotta wait. I couldn't go, so I had to go with Jimmy. That's the whole thing. And I had all these plans, right? I was going to take a shop with me video in the Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree was trash today. And I'll do a haul tomorrow because remember those Bella bins I got? I know you probably don't even remember them. I went back for those. They didn't have them in the tinted clear. They had them only in the solid, but they had a bunch of other things from Bella. I don't know if Bella's a line that they're carrying or it's a closeout they got. If you have a Dollar Tree, do you have the Bella products in there? I'll show you more on that tomorrow. But I was being rushed, and then we went to ShopRite, and then we did like a huge shopping in ShopRite, and then we were, when you were doing that, and you're too hungry to come home and cook, so the kids ate out, and I don't even know what the heck Jimmy ate. Jimmy, you didn't even eat anything tonight? Hey, Jimmy.
What?
You didn't eat tonight?
Of course I ate.
What?
Not really much stuff, like a little bit of sweets, and I had
A little bit of sweets.
half a loaf of your bread.
Half a loaf of bread. Okay, that's good. You have that brand. Has it always been there? Because it's really weird, Lisa. The clear bins I got are really good quality, not like the ones that are usually at the Dollar Tree. And they don't say Greenbrier on them, which is like when Dollar Tree gets one in there. So I don't know what's that about. I'm going to have to research it. I'm going to have to watch more Dollar Tree hauls. Those people know everything about them.
Yeah, I had half of your bread.
You had half of that loaf?
Well, just about.
That's good.
It's good.
But you didn't eat anything.
Yeah.
That's not good. So anyway, what did I eat? Oh, I got I had the heck, what did I have? It was pretty good. Was it Michelangelo's? It was for shrimp, scampi and linguine, but it wasn't Michelangelo's. I don't know what brand it was. It was really good. It was very good. With a black garlic. I don't know, I threw the thing away. So tomorrow, we did buy a bunch of, we were shopping while I was hungry, so I brought home half the store. So it's like brought pounds of crab legs, fresh scallops. So tomorrow we'll have seafood, and we'll be able to make that, and a bunch of other stuff. We needed to replenish everything that got ruined in the refrigerator and all that stuff. Yeah, it's hard to watch, Sabrina. It really is. It really is. Absolutely. What families dealing, when other people just want to ruin people's lives. It is, yeah, it can, Jimmy had carbs for dinner. Tell him Hawaiian rolls are better. No, you've never had this bread. It's the round Italian bread, but it's sliced. They also have a Portuguese one that's very much like that. You toast that stuff. It's unbelievable. It's so good that the woman that introduced it to us like years ago, she lived in Greenwich, Connecticut, and that's where it was. It wasn't readily available, and it used to only be available in ShopRite. My parents loved it too on certain days of the week. But this woman said this bread was so good. It was like better than cake if you toasted it. So she couldn't stop eating it. And she wasn't overweight at all, okay? So one day she said, I couldn't stop eating it. So I thought, okay, I'll put it in the freezer. But then that didn't stop it because she could just get it out of the freezer, she said, and she put it in the toaster. So you know what she did? She took the bread and she put it in the sink and she put dish soap all over it. And we were just flabbergasted because we couldn't get that then. This is like, I don't know how long ago, at least 20 years ago. And we're like, how could you do that to the bread? Yeah, Evie, yeah, it's very sad. So since you're getting ready to have a baby shower, wondering what kind of game I would look online, Mimi, I'm sure there's probably people that have done that, planned a baby shower with Dollar Tree stuff. There's probably, I'm not a total expert on a lot of things about it yet. Now, who did? Hi, Whisper to Me. Hi, Susanna. Hi, who didn't I get? I got you, Sonia. I got you, Sharon. Wow Life. Hello, Mystery Truth Seeker. Cowgirl Up. Hello. Cowgirl Up, did you get home yet? Joe Glover, Muka, Evie, Tracy B, Peggy Sue, Nana Jules, Deborah. Who else did I miss? Whisper to Me, Sabrina, Jenny D, Ivy Lynn, Adacor. Hey, Adacor. Veronica Hart. Good to see you too. Lonnie Gore, Two Scooter. I feel like I missed Carol. Ariel Mama, hi. Who else? Sarah. Who else snuck in here? Sparkalita, hello. Trisha Evans, hi. Patsy. Deb on the Move. Ellen. Patty, Mimi, My Full Heart and Hands. Wow, lots of people came in when I was talking. Linda. Okay, I think if I didn't see you, I see you too. But Judy, hey, from Southern California. Hi, Judy. Neo Solo. Hello, Songbird Katie. Hi. Nanette. Hello. Ann Morrissey. Hello. Julie Mata. Hello. Julie, is this your first time? Hi, Laughing Lori. You went to the baby shower today, no games? Were you upset that there were no games? Hi, Danielle. Who else did I miss here? Linda. Suzanne from Michigan. Hello. CYNT. Hi. They usually have, what are those games? Like, you can have a relay, not a relay race. Is it a relay race? It's not a relay. You have dolls and how quickly you can diaper them, or who wins that one. I don't know. I've hardly been to, believe it or not, hardly been to any baby showers. But I've seen them on TV. I have, though. I have seen those games, either on YouTube or on TV. I think it was on TV on A Baby Story. I think that's where I saw baby showers, on that show, A Baby Story. Remember that? They don't have that on anymore. They used to have A Baby Story, an adoption story, and I think they had a wedding story, too. You could... What other games did they have at baby showers? You're watching QVC Christmas? And it is all day tomorrow? You bought the fire truck pillow? I haven't seen QVC in ages. And it lights up. Oh boy. Linda, you're going nuts. They usually have, don't they usually have Christmas in July on those shows? That is a lot of work too, the games. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. I really haven't been to many baby showers. Hey, Casbat. I didn't see you come in. Okay. All right. So, what else happened? So then we went to ShopRite. We came home. What did I do? I had the put away everything except for the Dollar Tree. I'm going to do a haul on that. Jimmy started putting that stuff away. Hi, Sassy Darcy. Hi, Sunflower. It's on HBO. What's on HBO? Cut a string the size. Oh, cut a string the size of my. Okay, that's another game. Which documentary? Which one are you talking about? The Aunt Diane one? Not yet. She had to get set back here today, but wow, that's a long time you've been gone, huh? Is that normal procedure? That's a long time. You've been gone, what, like a month? Hey, Grace Catherine. I'm trying to see which documentary they're talking about. What documentary are you guys talking about? Feel inside the diaper. Do that with real babies. That'll make it fun. No, was talking about the Mr. Rogers documentary. Oh, okay. Hey, Jigsaw Puzzler. Hey, who's You Go Girl? Hey, You Go Girl. Hi, what's in the diaper? Ann Fox says. There is something with baby bottles, isn't there? Like I don't know. I've only seen on a baby's. Honestly, I can't even really remember any baby showers that I maybe one, but there were no games. Yes, Sharon was just at one today. What did they do, Sharon? Yeah, I don't know any games. Other people talk, they have cake, they open presents. I don't know. Weren't those on Lifetime? It wasn't Lifetime. I think it was, I want to say TLC, but maybe it wasn't TLC. I don't know. Jimmy's starting to move the sheds. He's going to do it alone. He had all the help in the world. Now he's going to do it alone. He's going to take it down. He said, should I film it? You want him to film it? He's going to take it apart and don't even... You've been... Oh, wait a minute. You've been watching my vids on the kitchen build? Yeah, you like that? I hope he's careful too. You will help with those shits, Ivy Lynn? Come on now. You're done with weddings and showers. You're too old. We got the potting shed moved to high ground since the flood. That's good. You should see, you don't even understand the timeline around here. It's so freaking slow that these sheds have been on here. I'm not even gonna. Okay. Who is Mr. Rogers? Jenny, are you serious? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Fred Rogers? Might get knocked off. You have heavy rains? Oh, wow. In September, Toowoomba has the Carnival of Flowers celebrating 70 years. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The cold and the darkness is... Oh, please stop. Please stop, Jigsaw Puzzler. Please. Is anyone watching the Sean Foley case? Which case is that? Because I probably know it. It sounds familiar. Is it a current trial right now? I am going to talk about some current things. There were some crazy things that happened in the last few days. Because you watch Mr. Rogers every day, twice a day. You're on first name basis, Fred. Please don't talk about summer going yet. I will not hear it. I can't be entertained on this channel. It gets cold here too, Jigsaw Puzzler. We're just going to ignore it, please. The astronaut, tell me what he did. Tell me what he did. Stand your ground case. Found guilty of manslaughter. I have to look that up. I will take your portion of the summer and I will raise you a portion of the winter, okay? I'll give that to you. Foley shot his girlfriend's stepfather. Okay, no more talk about colder now, whisper to me. Okay, no more. 59 here in Ohio. Okay. We're not entertaining any talk like that, Carol, please. Oh, MH. A white Christmas. I would like the hot sun as well. I'm debating if I should take... Okay, enough with the end of the summer, people. Please, I can't take it. Hot as hell in Texas. That's what I like. Come to Florida. It's 90. I will not entertain it. I feel like I've been gypped so bad on this summer for so many reasons, and it's no. I'm not going to take it. It's going to warm up again. Okay, you hold on to that, Evie, tight as you can. You're sending California. Thank you. We're okay. Wildlife, no more. Oh, come on down. We will have to get. That's the attitude, Peggy. Peggy Sue has the right attitude. Hot as hell in Oklahoma too. See? It hasn't gone yet, Attacor. Okay. Summer's back. See? Summer's back from Mandy Hall. Look at that. Okay, want a funny story? Yeah, sure, I'll take a funny story. Hot and sticky and humid. We've been gypped of summer to here in Minnesota. I wish you all at least 3 weeks of warm. Thank you. You could up it to 6 and I wouldn't be upset. 100 in California. See? Live sniper, Lancaster County. Lancaster County, Pennsylvania? Coming out of the station? Oh no, live sniper. Officer shot coming out of the station. That's almost the exact same time, a little later, that Eric Freehand Eric Freen shot 2 in Pennsylvania coming out, right? You're getting up the nerve and you're chicken out there? I'm waiting for Cowgirl's funny story. Do you want to call in and tell the funny story? It rained so much. Yeah, it took so much. Okay. I just hate, you don't even understand the anxiety I have at the end of summer. And it's not even that. It's like all these projects that you didn't get done last summer with Jimmy. And you're sure they were going to get done this year with Jimmy. And they didn't get done. And the sheds are still on the deck. You were speeding to get to Lloydminster, and I was speeding, I admit it, okay? Cowgirl was speeding to get to Lloydminster, for what reason, I don't know. An ice cream cone or something, I don't know. Hey, Lindy. Hi, Jeanette. 7 a.m. and already blue skies. Okay, I'm waiting for the... Hi, Karen McCann. Where are you wanting the sheds moved to? Well, to Scooter, we had contractors build a platform for them. Oh, Lancaster, California. Okay. Okay, you got pulled over and the police officer says, "Do you know how fast you were going?" I said, "Yes, I was speeding." Glad to be back, Mommy. I was ill and missed your lives. God bless. Hey, thankful and grateful. God bless you too. Hope you're feeling better. I know, she's not supposed to say that. Procrastination, long work hours. Now he's retired. He's wearing me out, working me to death. Oh, we have a criminal quilter. I didn't even see that, Casbot. A criminal quilter. That sounds familiar. Wasn't criminal quilter here the other day? I don't know. It sounds so familiar. A criminal quilter. What could that be? And he looks at me and he says, "You're admitting to me? You were speeding?" I said, "Well, I was." And he goes, "Ma'am," or "Mama, just slow down. And because you didn't lie to me, I'm not giving you a ticket." They could either do that wildlife or still do nothing. I tell him to hire someone, just leave me out of it. No, at criminal quilter. I don't even see criminal. How come I don't see criminal quilter? Criminal quilter must have me blocked. I don't see criminal quilter. Ticket for $190. Being truthful. Good for you. I'm watching like magnet fishing. I wish I had that boat for keeping your legs fit. Your leg looks fantastic. Thank you, Diana. I don't see them. I do not see them. How many comments do they have? I don't see them at all. If I can't see them, sorry, criminal quilter, if I can't see you, that means something's whacked. And you're going to have to go because I can't see you. Oh, you know what it says, Casbot? I've never seen this before in my life, Casbot. It says, Casbot just hit a user you've blocked. Isn't that weird? How did they get in here then? If I blocked them, they shouldn't be in here. That's weird. Okay. That is really weird. Were they saying bad things? Criminal quilter. Oh, okay. Thanks, YouTube. That was weird. I've never seen that before in my life. Asking if you were fighting? If who was fighting? Me and Jimmy, or me and someone in here? I don't know. That is really weird. Not yet, but they asked if we were fighting. If we were fighting, okay. Oh, I think me in general, because I'm a fighter. Okay. Mrs. Roger Rabbit, do you live in Texas? Hi, Sharon. Carol. So, okay, so let me tell you about the strange things that are happening today. You remember the men that annihilate, right? Well, I don't know what's happened this past few days. Have you heard these stories? Let me get my... Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's see what we have. No, I don't want that one yet. Thank you. That's another story. The story from Old Mississippi University, where that's a different one. But there's two moms that I'm trying to get my stuff up here. I don't know what it is with the internet. It's driving me insane. Hold on, I'm gonna shut. I have to shut something down. I'm gonna shut this down. See if that makes any difference. All right, let's see. Come on. What is? Oh, there's a couple of things. There's a new book out. Why do we find true crime fascinating? Savage Appetites is the name of the book. It looks for an answer, and it's written by Rachel Monroe. So they had a review of it on NPR. And I'll just read it to you in case you want to see, you always say. A few months ago, I watched a chilling film, My Friend Dahmer, based on a graphic memoir written by a high school friend-ish of infamous serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, let me tell you something. We have some neighbors. I'm not going to give their real name out, but it's close to the name Dahmer, but it's not really. Jimmy calls, and the guy's first name is Jeff. Okay, I'm not kidding you. And Jimmy constantly not purposefully. He really doesn't know. Like, he'll say, "Hey, did you see Jeff Dahmer got a new truck?" I'm like, their name is not Dahmer, and he says it all the time. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, excuse me. While IMDb's logline for the film reads, "A young Jeffrey Dahmer struggles to belong in high school," I saw it more as an attempt to contextualize Dahmer. It showed his chaotic family life, the masculinity he was expected to perform yet couldn't, his social ineptness, and the disturbing ways his instincts were and weren't violated. The film seemed to be asking the unanswerable questions. What if? What if he had been able to come out to his family? What if someone had noticed his inability to connect with people and had tried to reach him? What if he was steered towards nurturing his... I better put my glasses on, shouldn't I? I was doing pretty well there. Anatomical interests. Could he have been a pathologist, a medical examiner? The other unanswerable question, the one that might be going through many readers' minds, is who cares? Every time I say who cares now, I think isn't it Fred Amistad? Is that the one from Saturday Night Live? Didn't he used to go, who cares? Who cares? I can't stop with that now. He deliberately preyed on a vulnerable population, most young gay men of color. He killed a bunch of people. I was so disturbed by my empathy for him, for how he was portrayed in the film. Anyway, that I brought it to my therapist. Her take? That I might be drawn to his overt cruelty, his capacity for violence, because I am incapable of it myself. In a new, necessary, and brilliant book, Savage Appetites, 4 True Stories of Women, Crime, and Obsession, journalist Rachel Monroe writes, most of the explanations I read for why women are drawn to true crime ended up feeling reductive and unsatisfying. The explanations she had seen were that the interest was voyeuristic, or feminist, or self-preserving and practical. By presuming that women's dark thoughts were merely pragmatic, those thoughts were drained of their menace, she adds. A different, more alarming hypothesis was one that I tended to prefer. Perhaps we liked creepy stories because something creepy was in us. The stories that are well known, that get rehashed over and over again, are largely about white male perpetrators and white middle-class female victims, even though, as Monroe reminds us, the people who are disproportionately at risk of homicide are actually sex workers, the homeless, young men of color, trans women, and in fact, the people who are most likely to be harmed by violent crime, young black men from low-income neighborhoods. So why do we find true crime fascinating? How are we relating to it? Who is telling what stories and why? Monroe doesn't have one distinct answer for us. Now, I suspect, does she believe there is one? But she showcases several women, each with a different relationship to the genre. Frances Glessner Lee, considered by some the mother of forensic science, is the first. Second is Elisa Statman, who, whether in good faith or not, inserted herself into the lives and stories of Sharon Tate's family. Third is Lori Davis, who ended up marrying and helping to free Damien Eccles, who spent years on death row after what is widely believed to be a wrongful conviction for the murder of 3 small boys in West Memphis. And finally, Lindsay, I'm not going to get this one right, Suvanarath, sentenced to life in prison in Canada after she and another young adult she had met online planned to vaguely emulate the Columbine shooters by wreaking havoc in a mall in Halifax. They never got that far. Monroe treats each individual narrative with nuance, empathy, and transparency, allowing both the protagonists and their supporting cast to remain complex. She delves into the social and political ramifications of each narrative, making accessible and visible what so often gets overlooked in these stories because it's too complicated to put into a headline or a summary. Monroe's book is a pleasure to read because it is smart, well-researched, and well-written. Beautifully, really, as each of the 4 long chapters takes the form of a braided essay that links 2 and sometimes 3 distinct stories together, showcasing Monroe's own obsessions alongside those of the real-life characters she explores. But more than that, Savage Appetites is important because it refuses to sit inside binaries of good versus evil, victim versus perpetrator, innocent victim versus mastermind criminal. It doesn't give us easy answers for why women are the main consumers of true crime narratives, because there aren't any, because women as a category are not monolith, and because it's complicated and nuanced and different for everyone. The book is important also because I suspect there are more than a few of us, like Monroe herself, who feel conflicted about their desire to consume stories of murder and mayhem and wonder what it reflects about the world around us and ourselves. While Monroe has the role of journalist here, probing the history, motives, and psyches of her subject, She also interrogates herself by weaving her stories into those of others. So it's not without doing the work herself that she urges us to turn off our brains in the pursuit of true crime's anesthetizing effect. We can use sensational crime stories as opportunities to be more honest about our appetites and curious about them. Looking away from a problem doesn't make it go away. Her narratives show us, and looking at the problem more directly doesn't mean easily or quickly solving it, but looking and continuing to look until the layers begin to peel back and reveal the issues at the core of such stories, the systematic inequalities, the co-option of certain stories for political gain, the rhetoric used to make some victims more real than others. That's the important work that we and true crime could do. So that was the review of that book. And there is, if you go on Amazon, you can hear her read, the author reads an excerpt of the book. Which, let me see if I can play it here. Do I have it out? Let's see if it'll, let me just refresh this so it plays it from the beginning.
Of alarming, contextless headlines. Man accused.
I wonder. Okay, so that's Savage Appetites. And I might tell you a little bit more about why women are, Jimmy. Oh boy. The consumers of true crime and, forensic science students and all of that stuff, and why they would try to really delve into it the way everybody's asking, why everyone went into that, the Watts case the way that it was, and other cases when you go on web sleuths that, like the Frazee case and everything, really delving into it. So it's an interesting book. Okay, so that was the first thing. But now that we heard that, now the other two stories that I'm going to show you. Let me see, where are they? Oh, I forgot to take pictures of the Japanese knotweed. Let's see here. Okay, my dog is like grunting and I don't know what my dog is up to. Okay, hang on. Okay, so this is the first one. Did you hear about this, those of you in California? Now watch, something will start playing, right? Some crazy advertisement. Okay. A California woman has been arrested, and this is, again, August 23rd. California woman has been arrested for allegedly killing her two daughters, ages 4 months and 14 years, at their home. Linda Wynn, 47. Now, okay, see, the way I work right now, okay, I'm thinking now, that's a big spread in age, right? She's 47. Yes, it's possible that it could be her child. It's more possible it's not. What is she doing with the 4-month-old? Could it be the 14-year-old's child? Could it be, I don't know. my mind is already there, is being treated at a local hospital and will be booked at the West Valley Detention Center on 2 counts of murder when she is medically cleared, according to the Ontario Police Department. Now, why did I... Okay, that just freaked me out because they said Ontario. What is my dog doing? You hear that noise? He's scratching. She's scratching the bed or something like, I don't know what she's doing. Police say Wynn is the lone suspect in the deaths of the infant and her teenage sister. She willingly provided a statement that confirmed she acted alone in the deaths of her 2 children. Now, if she did have this 4-month-old, was it severe postpartum depression? Did she go through fertility methods to have this and they were wreaking like I have so many, okay. We do know that there was a struggle at the scene, which may have played a factor in the deaths. There were visible injuries on the children. The motive behind the deaths is unknown. Police say Wynn had been struggling with depression. Ontario police officers were called to Wynn's home on Tuesday in the 500 block of East Tam O'Shanter Street in Ontario around 4 p.m. after the children's father found Wynn unresponsive and his 2 daughters dead in the family's garage. Officers attempted to revive the 2 girls but were unsuccessful. Wynn was transported to a local hospital for treatment of an apparent suicide attempt. At the time, police said Wynn was unable to provide a statement about what happened. At the scene, police allegedly found 2 suicide notes by Wynn outlining her plan to kill her children before taking her own life. So, very sad story that needs just a little more clarity. I'm going to see if there's anything else more current. If you know anything about the story, you can put it in the chat. I'll be there in a minute. I'll put up a picture. I'm going to get you a picture. Hang on. Come on. The 14-year-old victim was described by police as a special needs child, but the nature of her disability remains unclear. The following day, police said a pair of suicide notes were found inside the family's home. Okay, authorities said one of the notes was found inside the garage and the other was inside the house. Hang on, get you the picture here. Okay. Right now, what we can tell you is that the children were intentionally killed. It appears as though the mother is the one responsible. Her ability to talk or comprehend is still undetermined. On Thursday, police announced that Wynn was taken into custody. Meanwhile, the children's father was initially questioned but never placed under arrest. He appeared distraught but was cooperative with police and did not appear to be involved. He's lost everything at this point. Authorities have ruled out carbon monoxide poisoning or other uses of noxious fumes as the children's causes of death. It appears the mother had been dealing with depression. Now, I'm just trying to figure out why this huge space, and something seems amiss there. I'm just seeing if there's anything. Okay, here's something. Let me see here. What is this? Oh my goodness, Jimmy is so noisy tonight. I'm doing a show. Yeah. Trying to find some information. You're driving me crazy with that and banging. It just keeps jarring me. Okay, hang on. I'm just trying to see if there's any newer alerts. Okay, let's see here. Oh, here's something. Wait a minute. This might have some newer news. Let me see. One of the two sisters killed Tuesday afternoon at their Ontario home, allegedly by their mother, was a Chino High freshman attending special education classes. That was Amy Wynn, 14, and her 4-month-old sister. She was a sweet girl who seemed excited for high school but didn't even get the chance to wear her new PE clothes and participate with friends. Said her physical education teacher. It's very heartbreaking when we lose part of the Cowboy family. I'm sad we didn't get to know her more. This one will resonate with me forever. The girl's mother, identified as Linda Wynn, 47, was found unresponsive and remains at an undisclosed hospital. Sergeant Bill Russell said at a press conference Wednesday morning, but she was taken into custody on Thursday. On Thursday, police announced that Mrs. Wynn is medically cleared. She will be booked on 2 counts of murder at the West Valley Detention Center in Rancho Cucamonga. The mother is the only one who acted in this case. There were 2 suicide notes. Both children had visible injuries, but Sergeant Russell declined to discuss how the children were killed. The father has been incredibly cooperative. He was not detained or arrested after coming to the police station to provide a statement. What are you getting? Is that a? Let me have 2. I need. My head is killing me. No. The other one. Sorry, guys. So the father was extremely distraught, having lost both of his children and his wife injured in the hospital. The father told investigators his wife has a history of depression. And let's see. Here, just which one? This one. The San Bernardino County Coroner's Office will conduct autopsies to determine the cause of death, but that's not the only one. So just hang on. I just have to take something from my head. Okay. Now let me get rid of this. So I'm coming back to the chat. Who heard about this? I wonder what set her up. I'm curious about the 4-month-old. Did anybody signs of a struggle at the scene? Hi, Deb. Yes. Grant Anschmieda, hello. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Carrie Lynn. Okay, so I'm just trying to see if any of you heard of this one. You said teenage sister, then daughter. No, they're both her daughters, according to the article. They said the teenager and her sister. Father found the daughters, right, and the wife. So, anybody hear of this? You had a bad headache today too, Janelle? Hope it went away. Hey, well, you have not heard of it either. Okay. You haven't. you're more curious about the doctor in Atlanta? Okay, but wait, we can talk about that in a minute. I have another one. So that's one. And did you hear about the Georgia mom? Kills 2 adult kids and herself. Hang on. Georgia mom kills 2 adult kids and herself after posting, "I could not ask for better children." The shooter, Marcia Edwards, is the ex-wife, oh, this is the one you're talking about, Deb? Okay. Of a well-known Atlanta surgeon, Dr. Christopher Edwards. Police in Georgia are investigating what led a 58-year-old woman to fatally shoot her 2 adult children before turning the gun on herself. Cobb County Police have identified the 3 people found dead Wednesday inside a Vinings home as Dr. Marcia Edwards, her 20-year-old daughter Erin Edwards, and her 24-year-old son Chris Edwards. The bodies were found at around 6 p.m. on Wednesday, and police allege that Edwards killed her 2 kids and then herself, but have no idea why. A statement from police indicates that the mother died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. According to the local media, Edwards is the ex-wife of a well-known Atlanta surgeon, Dr. Christopher Edwards, the victim's father. He gave a statement to a local station which read, "Dr. Christopher Edwards learned Wednesday of the death of his former wife, Dr. Marcia Edwards, and his 2 adult children, Christopher Edwards Jr. and Erin Edwards." It continues, "Dr. Edwards, his extended family and friends are in a state of grief and shock, and privacy of the family is paramount as arrangements are being made." Now, the media reports that Edwards took to social media the day before the murders, and she seemed in good spirits. Marcia and Erin Edwards apparently returned from a trip to Italy recently, and in one picture of her and her daughter, the mom wrote, "I could not ask for better children." Victim Chris Edwards worked as a digital content manager for the city of Atlanta and worked in the mayor's office of entertainment. Erin Edwards was a student at Boston University and spent the summer in New York interning for WNBC. So now you could say, is it true, or some people probably think that, I'm sure there's some that think the doctor said had something to do with it, probably in the chat, but I don't know. You know. She was angry about her kids knew about her father's affairs. She wasn't married to him, Granny Aunt Schmida. They were ex. Finally, a killer who had the guts to kill herself. But what if she didn't kill herself? What if the doctor wanted to get on with a new life or something and wanted them all gone and made it look like she did that and made it look like it was self-inflicted? I don't know. Where is wildlife? What do you mean, where is wildlife? What happened to wildlife? Did something happen to wildlife? I'm so confused. You guys have like 18 different conversations. Does it look like that at all? I don't know, Danielle. I don't know enough about it, but just something the way they said about self-inflicted, it didn't sound like they were absolutely sure. His new wife could have done it. They never said how long they were divorced. Wildlife is here, but I saw wildlife before. But now I don't see wildlife. Wildlife, say hello, please. There we go. I see wildlife. What cowgirls up chat doesn't show to me. Do you have her blocked, wildlife? Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Cece. Hey, Kathy. Maribel. Who else came in while I was there? Being there. Liz Stewart. Carla. I don't know who else. They can't see each other for some reason. I don't know. Hey, Purple Passion. We're trying to help them both. They can't figure out. Oh, really? Makes me think the mother wanted to hurt her ex if she did it. Oh, to hurt her ex. Hey, Tico. You're so sleepy. Good night. Bless each of you. You too, MH. Sweet dreams. Serenity now. I see it more as she knows or arranged for something about him to come out from their deaths. Do you think she would take her children's lives for that? For something to come out about him and her own life? I went into my UT settings and didn't see if I blocked her by accident. I don't know. So, okay, we have those two. And then did you hear about the bride and groom that got killed minutes after they got married? They were only 19 and 20. And it was a horrendous accident. And actually a vlogger in Colorado was vlogging something else in his car. And it was like deja vu for me because I remember, and it was Colorado again. There was a vlogger in his car, and he caught this accident. Colorado's crazy. He caught this accident. I thought it was the same one, but it wasn't. And they were killed, along with others, 19 and 20, literally minutes after they got married. I don't know. And there was another accident like that, I thought, in Colorado as well. And it really seemed like the same thing, yeah, right after they got married. Groom's mother was less than 100 feet. Oh, that's terrible. And let's see what else. Oh, let me show you. I didn't show you a picture of the other thing, right? Hang on. That is, that's the Edwards. And let's see, I have it. Whenever Boston University junior Keisha Perkins needed emotional support, she reflexively turned to Erin Edwards, her close friend and fellow Atlantan. Wednesday night, Perkins received word that 20-year-old Erin had died. Investigators believe Dr. Marcia Edwards, the former wife of surgeon and civic leader Christopher Edwards, shot and killed her daughter Erin and her son, 24-year-old Christopher Jr., before turning the gun on herself. The bodies were found by police inside their upscale Vinings townhouse after Cobb County Police were asked to perform a wellness check. Now I've lost my support system, Perkins said. The North Cobb High School graduate, who along with Erin Edwards was one of 10 local students to receive a foundation-full scholarship to attend Boston University, recalled a particularly rough night this past spring, soon after her grandmother's death. She came right down to my room and stayed 2 hours, Perkins said. Erin always made time for her friends, and she did so while maintaining a manic schedule. An alumnus like her brother of Woodward Academy, Erin majored in journalism, serving as editor-in-chief of Charcoal Magazine, a literary publication highlighting women of color. She also reported for the campus newspaper, was co-DJ on a feminist talk show, and penned scripts and stage managed a current affairs show on BU's television station. Perkins said Erin could perform all the songs from Hamilton. She loved musicals and was excited about studying in London this spring. There she would be able to further indulge her fondness for high tea, a custom that began, hang on, I'm just trying to get another, hold on, I got another picture up for you guys, hang on. Okay. I lost my, okay, for high tea, where was I? A custom that began at Dr. Bombay's underwater tea party in Candler Park and continued in Boston. She had recently completed an internship for WNBC TV in New York City, where she wrote articles for the station's digital team. Friends say Erin was deeply committed to journalism, telling them nothing was more important than their story. Her passion for communications was shared by her older brother, Christopher, a digital content manager for the Atlanta Film and Entertainment Office. He was the nicest person I've ever met at Elon, said Emmanuel Morgan, who graduated from Elon University in May, a year after his friend Christopher. He was always upbeat. He was always willing to be there for people. If he didn't know you, he would introduce himself. Morgan is interning this summer at the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. He and his friends went to a Braves game on Sunday. Afterward, they hung out for a while at the Edwards family's townhouse. He was shaken when, just 3 days later, the home appeared in news reports as the scene of a heinous crime. Okay, so many questions remain about the fatal shootings. Who requested the wellness check? When did the murders take place? What kind of gun was used? Who is the registered owner of the gun? What evidence prompted authorities to classify the investigation as a double murder-suicide? For those who knew the Edwards family, this mystery is even more baffling. Marcia Edwards owned MME Enterprises, a surgical and medical equipment supplier. Her former husband serves on the board of trustees of the Morehouse School of Medicine and was formerly on the board of Grady Memorial Hospital. He is the chairman of the Atlanta Housing Authority Board. Dr. Edwards, his extended family and friends are in a state of grief and shock, and privacy of the family is paramount as arrangements are being made, spokesman Jeff Dickerson said Thursday in an emailed statement. Fahiza Alim, a family friend, said she cut short a visit to Washington, D.C. on Wednesday to be with her daughter in Atlanta after learning of the incomprehensible tragedy. She recalled a favorite memory of Marcia and Aaron when they gathered with friends for a Mother's Day brunch in 2017 at the Grand Hyatt in Buckhead. Knowing I had a career in journalism, Marcia was intent on having me speak with Erin about her education and future career, Ellen said. Erin was so excited about pursuing a career in journalism, and I shared what I knew. It was a joyous day, and the one I chose to remember. Alum said that she'll also remember Marcia Edwards as a loving mother. Erin's friends told the local press here that she spoke highly of her mother, and their relationship appeared to be a close one. They had just returned from vacationing in Italy just days before the shooting. She was so focused on their happiness in the future and totally committed to their goals and aspirations. In a family statement, Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms paid tribute to the family. Chris and Erin were beautiful, vibrant, and brilliant young adults, whom we had the pleasure of knowing their entire lives. They filled the lives of all they met with joy, compassion, and kindness. May the peace of God that surpasses all understanding be with the Edwards family and all who had the honor to have known them. Chris Edwards' alma mater is honoring his memory with videos posted in tribute on the Elon News Network site. The lasting legacy is that it's important to be kind to other people, and Chris was kind to other people. Tim Nelson, an associate professor of journalism and a mentor to Chris, said in one of the videos, "I could give you all the other stuff. He was a good reporter. He loved sports. All that sort of business, dust to dust. The thing that was important was that he was a kind and decent kid." Back at Boston University, where Erin's Atlanta friends were preparing to return home for the memorial service, scheduled for Wednesday morning at Cascade United Methodist Church, the shock was starting to give way to sadness. She was the mom of the posse, recalled MC Carradine, a Towers High School graduate and fellow posse member. When MC started dating someone at BU, Erin insisted on meeting her. He did the same when Erin met her boyfriend. Carradine said he's trying to find solace in one of Erin's few flaws. She was always running late, he said, so that's how I'm dealing with her not being here. Don't worry, guys. She's on the way. Okay, so there's a lot of questions in there. Hi, Mobly Chickadee. Something smells fishy. It does indeed, Carla. I think there'll be more to come. It's unimaginable for a mother to kill her own children. So sad and strange. I'm just reading your comments here. Carolyn, when did this happen? Just this week. Just this week. Both of those stories happened this week. Both the sister and the mother of the groom witnessed it. Terrible, Veggie Girl. Hi, Veggie Girl, by the way. Hi, Margie. Mom had just taken her son on a trip to Miami, too. So what do you think? Do you think there's something fishy there? Yeah, that's not what happened, Jeannie said. Doesn't add up, Carol said. Did you hear about the lady who was trying to abduct multiple children from a parking lot in Virginia. I did not. This just happened. Oh, wait a second. I did see something about, didn't they say it was, I saw something and it was fraud. Oh, don't bet your life, Ginny. We wouldn't want to lose you. And I know that you're probably right, but don't bet your life. It's not worth your life. Virginia Beach, I think I did see that. Was it, and it had a woman holding her two kids, but they said something about fraud or something. I'll look it up. I'll see if it's the same one that I saw. Is it the one from August 9th? She tried snatching children inside a Virginia Target store. Let me see. Come on. A woman was charged with attempted abduction and simple assault following an incident at a Target store in Virginia Beach. Police were called to Target on South Independence Boulevard Thursday morning to investigate a disturbance. It was reported that a female was inside the store fighting random customers, a Virginia Beach police spokesperson said. Officers arrived as the female was fleeing the store but was apprehended. The investigation revealed that two separate attempted abductions of children under the age of 5 had occurred and involved assaults of the adults that were with the children. The children were not injured. Patricia Sharifa Metz, 30, of Virginia Beach, was booked at Virginia Beach Correctional Center without bond. This is a developing story, and witnesses can send tips to police. But I thought I saw something about yeah, I guess there's not much else on that. What was the name of the case? The mother killing the daughters. Which the daughters was Wynn. What did I say her first name was? Hang on, let me see here. Here's the house where they were found. This is the 4-month-old and the 14-year-old. And it's Linda Wynn, 47-year-old. Okay. I just want to see one other thing. And then there was an Ontario mother. This is recent too. Ontario, California. Authorities were finally able. No, hold on. That's not the one I'm looking for. No. Sorry, that's this one.
Well, there is new information tonight about the
Hold on.
Master real estate
Oh my
investor
gosh,
Scott
be
Yancey
quiet.
wants to share the secrets that can show Los Angeles air.
Be quiet. It says, let's see, authorities were finally able to question 47-year-old Lyndon Wynn 2 days after her husband came home from work and found the children died in the garage and the wife was alive but unresponsive. So let's see, do they tell? Police don't know what type of depression Wynn was allegedly experiencing, whether it was postpartum or if that was a possible motive for the slayings. Let's see. Tuesday evening, the father's cousin said he didn't suspect the girl's mother was struggling with anything. We don't think she have any problem. They are a very good couple. They work together, says Track Fam. So I guess we just keep following it. I don't. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Okay, go back to the chat. 1.5-year-old girl died in a hospital in France after fatally injured in a traffic accident caused by her drunken mother driving the car containing her husband and 3 children when oh gosh. Her parents were missing because they were fleeing police. Hey Rosary. Thank you. Oh, somebody donated here. Who's that? Missy. Come on, kitty. How come I can't get the cat? Oh, here we go. Quilty Love? Not Quilty Criminal? No. Thank you, Quilty Love. That's better than we had I don't know what we had before. Thank you, Quilty Love. So I just saw somebody say something that you saw a JB Hunt truck today. It was loading or unloading at the Home Depot. Yeah, it wasn't the JB Hunt. It was someone that they subcontracted. It was a trucking company out of Miami. There were 2 attempted abductions here in Colorado near Denver. It's terrifying, Quilty Love says. Okay. Yeah, that is terrifying, right? How old were the kids? Young? when I go to the park with my nephew and sister, I'm always keeping a lookout for strange-looking people and any children that I see crying or just looks fishy. Good, Karen. I know some people don't like them, but you believe in child leashes. I think it's because I see so many mothers at the playground completely with their noses in their cell phones and not paying any attention to their kids. It makes my blood boil. Hi, Carolyn. So happy. I got you on that one. Okay, got Rosary. Former Yorktown pastor, school nurse arrested for alleged sex crime. Teenage girls, 14, 11, I think. Oh, wow. So, I sometimes, oh yes, I saw that once too, Lisa. There was this young couple, they had like a 1-year-old. The wife was in her phone the entire time, and the husband just sat, I mean, the entire dinner. They say what? We're so connected that we become disconnected. So what else is good on TV or something? Oh, I have to finish Mindhunter. That's what I have to finish, and I have so much blog stuff to put up. Oh yes, it's going to be. Did I update you guys? It is going to be a giveaway. So there's going to be. I have to get that up. Hopefully tomorrow. The SpongeBob is going to be a giveaway. I believe the Llama Mess is going to be a giveaway. I have to check that one. I've got so behind on so many things. And then what is this one? Amazing Facts. I have to find out who's the... This is Penguin Random House, so I should be able... This should probably be a giveaway as well. Penguin Random House lets me do giveaways all the time. They didn't. Okay, and then which one? What is this one? Penguin Random House, yeah. Thurgood Marshall. That probably would be as. That probably would be too. Okay, and then. A lot of books came in. Let me see what this one about. This is Penguin Random House. Planet Earth is Blue. Beautiful novel about a young autistic girl struggling to both communicate and find her way in the world, set in the mid-1980s before iPads, cell phones, they say, and social media consumed much of kids' lives. Nova's story is simultaneously heartbreaking and uplifting and reminds readers what is most important in life, being kind. Didn't we just hear that? We just heard that other guy say that. Accepting others and embracing all that makes us important in life. Being kind. So that's this one. This is Random House, so that would be a giveaway as well, I believe. Okay, so I've got that stuff to do. What else? I don't know. Go to settings, you'll find your history. Oh, you guys still can't figure that out yet? Is that not the greatest show? What is not the greatest show? I Am a Killer. I Am a Killer? Is it a new one? And Cowgirl Up likes that? I Am a Killer. Is it a new series? Being kind has huge power, yes. I do. I'm just changing my shoes. Reasonably new. Reasonably. How many episodes? So I need to watch something while I write up like SpongeBob and stuff. I always watch something. Then sometimes I miss stuff and I'm like, oh, it's over? What happened? Don't you hate documentaries and stuff that happen like that? Like that Rebecca Zahau? That's what happened to me. I'm watching it, but I'm also typing up some stuff for the blog. And the next thing I know, it goes from one, and then the credits are rolling up, and I'm like, what happened? I missed something. I hate that. Casbah, they get their own cell out of general population. Did you see the one where he killed his cellmate to just get on death row? You never know when you can make someone's day by being kind to someone. Exactly. You know what I do? You know what I used to do? Do you remember when like Toys R Us was open? They used to have a lot of print coupons that said if you spent $25, you got like, I don't know, $5 off or something. I would print extra ones and I would go around the store while I was shopping and they would think because I would look in their cart and I'd say, you're spending $25, right? And at first they're probably thinking, wow, this lady's nosy. And they'd go, yeah. And I'd go, here you go. And they'd look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, right? And it's like, okay. So I printed out some extra coupons and I would go around and just look in their cart and I'd go, oh, you look like you're spending more than $25. Here you go. Please explain to Cowgirl how to go to their settings and then to history and I don't know how to do that. I go to channel and community. I don't know if that's different for me because you guys should all have that though, wouldn't you? If you go to, it's not channel, what is it? It's what is she trying to see? If she blocked someone? Hold on a minute. Is this written? Okay, it's navigate to the YouTube. Okay, sign into your account. Once you're signed in, click your username in the upper right hand corner and then click inbox from the drop down menu. Click address book from the menu on the left hand side. Click blocked users. Here, I don't do it this way, but maybe that's because I have a different thing because of the community and the live streams or something. Here, I'll put a link to this. Maybe this will help you. Jimmy didn't play the guitar tonight, no. I don't know why they can't do it, Sassy Darcy. They like to be vengeful or just troublemakers. I don't know. Drama, drama, drama. Why do you say that, Vivian? Did someone say he played the guitar? Hi, RC Breeze. I was on here live when she was Skyping. I thought there was something off about her. Skyping? Who's Skyping? Who is Skyping? I miss so much when I go off this. I'm just trying to catch up. So I thought Jimmy was on. Jimmy was making noise. That maybe that's what he was, just making noise. He was like running into doors and stuff. Thanks, Sassy. Oh, it's over, Max. It was over. It was over that night. That channel creator said after I contacted her, and then she said she was very sorry. It was a mistake. She was batching out a bunch of, because someone keeps taking some of my videos and they upload them to these Chinese stations that just, it's crazy that they take one particular video. I don't know why they like the one particular video that they keep taking, but it's one after the other. And so she apologized. She said, Carolyn, I love your channel. I would never intentionally do that to you. Please accept my apology. It was a mistake. So that was nice of her. It's already hot here. Is it warmed up? So what else is going on? So we've got all those things. What's going on? Tomorrow's Sunday already. Wow, I've got to finish that tea cart tomorrow. I looked at it today. I am going to call Rust-Oleum and raise some stuff with them on Monday because something was definitely wrong with that spray paint. It doesn't even look like I did a thing, and I used 2 entire cans on it. So today I just bought a regular beige that I'm going to use as a base coat, cream color. And then I'll go, they didn't have the textured one. I will go and get another can of that. I don't even know. I'm going to look online if anybody else had problems with that cream colored. Chuck it in the woods. Chuck it in the woods is what I said. And like you were scared of it. Don't you touch me with that. Chuck it in the woods. They found China was hacking her computer. You can't believe all the live content you have. You're hilarious. What about? Well, the catfish thing wasn't live, but I didn't really edit it. Chuck it in the woods. Over by the car, honey. It's Sunday. Well, it's Sunday here too. It's Sunday here too, but until I you see the kids, I'm like, don't you want to watch the magnet fishing? No, there's a dead catfish. And then looks like poor catfish. At least he has empathy. Almost 3:33. Hi, Robin. Oh, please also pray for, of course, Avery, Angel Callie's mother, of course, and Mama Ames's sister. She said the prayers are really working because her sister's in treatment for, I believe it's breast cancer, and that she's having, it's it's been tolerable, and she thinks that, she's sure that the prayers are making a difference. So keep those going for Mama Ames's sister, and then for Deb BC, so that she's waiting on results, and we want those to be negative, and she's got to wait a long time. So for peace, and oh my gosh, so many people in here are going through stuff. So, and Amber's father-in-law, he's not doing well, cowgirl? So many. Just say a general prayer too for so many in the community that are suffering and dealing with stuff. What did Jimmy say? Oh, because Luke kept saying, I've got a cramp in my back. And he said, you have a cramp in your head. You get what someone asked about the cats sitting in the tray. I think she meant salt and pepper shakers. Cat sitting in the tray? Salt and pepper shakers? Oh, they found out yesterday he has lung cancer. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Definitely prayers for him. You love Luke and Ethan? Ethan and Luke? Woke you up and creeped you out? Oh, don't worry. The bird's alive. That's like, and it was just, think about it as a good thing, Maui Chickadee. The bird's alive, it's there, it's chirping, it's, don't think of it as a bad thing. Yeah, Evie, prayers all around. There's a lot of people hurting in the community. Oh, the leaking cat? Yeah, the leaking cat. Oh, the turtle video. Yes, I'm going to get it up. It's been crazy, Janelle, but yes, I will get the turtle video up. That's another thing I've got to do after the SpongeBob and all that stuff. So, yeah, poor Avery Diana. Yeah, tell Amber everybody's praying and thinking of them. Oh, yeah, the 28th, huh? Yeah, Jimmy just said Eddie Money has like stage 4 esophageal, I can't even pronounce it right now. Cancer of the esophagus. Esophageal cancer. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Jimmy said, Eddie Money. Eddie Money is. I do not feel. 3:33. Okay, good night, Janelle. Janelle. What was really good but so long, Robin? Oh, the new Quentin Tarantino movie. The Devil You Know, a new docuseries on Vice explores the horrifying life. Algarada disturbed. Ooh. No, I mean, Lynn, not offhand. Your eyes are shutting? Yeah, I'm not far behind you, Danielle. I'm not far behind you. Eddie's a very nice guy, just a regular guy. You loved it. I love Brad Pitt, but disappointed they didn't show. What is it? I didn't even, the real murder of, what movie is it, Robin? What's the name of it? My dog is scratching again. It's not scratchy, scratching the bed. Don't ask me why. It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You didn't realize it was 3:33. Alternate ending. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It was good, but too long. Drew Buck got so sore. How long was it? Okay, Zoe, what are you doing down there? Oh, I know what she's doing. She's not on her bed. She's on Delilah's bed, which is really big because Delilah's a really big dog. And it's new because Delilah got a new bed, and she's there like, I don't know, I don't know what she's doing. It feels like if she scratches on it, it's hers. I have no idea. Sounds like Match Game. That's what I thought. How long was it? You had a dermoid tumor on your ovary that composed of dermoid cells, which are skin, teeth, hair, fingernails, thyroid. So inside the tumor may be a tooth or ball of hair. Ooh. Isn't that like what somebody said that, I don't know if it was what did someone say once, that there could be a little, did someone say that, I don't know if I was dreaming, that something had a little mouth? I don't know. You had one of those? I don't know if it was a dream or not. Night, everyone. You fell asleep holding your phone. Okay, good night. Jealous of the new bed. Which her bed is not old, but she's on the new bed now. Like a twin inside a twin. Ooh. He had one when he was born on his back. You saw a picture of a two-mouthed fish. Is there a good scary or thriller movie on Netflix? Does anybody know of a good scary movie? Because Sassy Darcy wants to see a good scary movie. You know, there was a movie a while ago, like maybe not 5 years ago, maybe like 4. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed in a minute. 4 years ago. I just want to know if somebody knows the name of it. And it was this, it reminded me a little bit of, if you ever saw American Gothic. Remember that one where those kids ended up at that house and Ned Beatty was there and they thought like everybody was good, and you remember the Clean Plate Club, and then it was like really, really whacked, okay? Well, it was kind of like that, but it was a bunch of kids going to someone's grandparents for like Thanksgiving. and then everything seems like that, but then during the night, I think the grandparents like freak out and they're not really nice people. And it's not Get Out, but it's because there was a bunch of kids there. Does anybody know what the name of that movie is? Has anybody heard of that movie? And it had like really eerie coming attractions. Like everybody was around the Thanksgiving table and they had like the grandkids had brought their friends. Yeah. Do you know the name of it, Casbat? Because I've never like looked for it, but I remember it was so nice when everybody was at the table and it looked like something so warm and comforting. The Visit, is that what it's called? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Any good docu-series on true crime? Any recommendations for Carrie Lynn? You remember the movie? They said The Visit. Ooh, that was so creepy, Tracy said. And I don't watch too many horror movies either, but there was just something about that scene. It just looked so comforting with everybody at the Thanksgiving table. You love The Visit? Okay. Is that on Netflix or anything? I don't, and I can't watch. How I would need to wear it depends. Hush is a great horror movie. Hush is I think that's always on Netflix. Sassy Darcy, if you haven't seen that one. Shamalunga Ding Dang movie? I don't know. Roll Red Roll? Roll Red Roll? Is that a horror? I liked Mulholland Drive until I figured out what happened. Mulholland Drive, I think I saw that. Is that with Richard Gere? It used to be on Netflix. Eerie is supposed to be so scary people are sleeping with the lights on. Mulholland Drive is... Why does it sound so familiar to me? Who's in it? I know I've seen Mulholland Drive. The Killing of a Sacred Deer is your favorite horror movie? It's with Colin Farrell. I've never heard that. Hereditary messed with your head? Hereditary is creepy good. You asked the doctors if there was anything creepy in it, and they said no, but I got my chart, and I think it fingered it. Ew. I would have flipped out. Oh, Justin Thoreau. I'll have to look it up. Mulholland Drive. Bird Box was scary. Hereditary is amazing. Naomi Watts. Documentary about high school football players and a young girl. Oh, is that the one, the Duke, was it Duke University? It was in North Carolina, right? The Omen, that's an oldie. Paranormal Activity is scary. Hereditary is like mind-blowing, hauntingly beautiful, and tragic and horrifying. Hereditary. No, high school in Ohio. The poor woman that came forward, she was ripped apart. Goodbye, Mandy. I'm going to be following you. All right, everybody. I am falling asleep, and I'm going to watch something and go to sleep. Probably going to fall asleep while I'm watching it, but what do you know? Tomorrow's another day. The Orphan, that was creepy. Very creepy. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you to all for coming. Everybody take care. Have a great evening, day, whatever it is by you, and have a good Sunday. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night, lovely ramblers. Good night, lovely people. God bless everybody. Pray for everyone. Good night.